Let's move on to the next step. Of course, I'm going to duplicate the sequence and make a new one. So right click, reveal sequence in project, right click, duplicate, 04. I'm going to call it with music and double click. Let's add music. Okay, so obviously you can use whatever music you want, and I usually put the music that the client requests into this music folder, but if you don't have music to use, there's music inside of Premiere Pro that you can license. So if you go over here to window, we're finally going to open up another window. Thus far, we've only been working with these four, and we're going to go ahead and open up Essential Sound. So Essential Sound panel can not only edit the audio that you are already working with, but it can help you find new audio as well. So we're going to go over here to browse and browse some audio from Adobe Stock. So let's see, moods. We'd like this to be happy and inspiring. For genres, let's go pop and maybe dance. That could be fun. And for filters, let's do a pretty up-tempo song. We want it to be at least 1 minute long. And we can choose which partners we are pulling the music from. Now, it's very important to note that once you choose a song, you do have to license it by clicking on the shopping cart icon, because otherwise you're going to get dinged by, the copyright on whatever website you are trying to upload this to. But you can also download a low resolution track just to kind of play around and see if it works in your project. So I'm going to put my playhead at the beginning of my video, and I'm going to make sure the timeline sync is enabled over here. And I'm going to go through and see what kind of music I have and kind of play the clips along with my video. Let me start over here with reflective upbeat. I like it. So I'm just going to drag it into my project, into over here. This is the first track down here. I'm going to mute this for now so that we can listen to some other ones. Let's try Lo-Fi Calm. Nope, too slow. The ambient. I also like this one, so I'll put it in. I also like this one. Let's put that one in. So you can see that all three of these tracks are different durations, but I can either mute two of them to listen to one of them. So if I mute the top two, I'll hear the bottom. Oh, that is very loud. How do I know? It's clipping at the top. See how the decibel scale is going really high up? Listen to this. Right? So if I want to turn it down, make it a little bit less loud, there's this volume line in the middle, and I'll just drag it down, maybe -6 decibels. Let's play that. Yeah, that's about the right level. So if I wanted to listen to this one, I could mute this one and unmute that one. I could do that, but also I could just solo that one. That's what the S is for, and play that back. Again, this is way too loud, so I'm gonna lower the intensity. I can either change the decibel intensity here. There's another way I could do it where I could right click and go to audio gain, and I could go -6 over here, and you can see in this way the actual waveform got lower in the track. I could also, if I wanted to turn it down lower, I could go over here to the edit tab in Essential Sound, mark it as music, and then turn the clip volume down over here as well. Okay, let me solo that one. Again, too loud. So let me do this version here. All three different versions of how to change the volume. Oh, I did the opposite, I think. Sure did. I added 6. So let's subtract 12 in order to balance it out. I think I like the last one the best. So I'll delete these two and I'll move this up. And if I want to find where it is, I just have to right click and go to Reveal in Project. And here it says Adobe Stock Audio Media. I can go ahead and put that bin inside of the music bin so that everything's more organized for me. Once I'm ready to buy it, I just click on the shopping cart icon and it says license Adobe Stock Music Track. And I have 45 licenses, so I can go ahead and confirm. And now it's licensed to me. As I'm playing through, I want to make more edits to this. But if I'm doing that shortcut Command K, what happens is that this gets sliced through as well, right? Command K, this keeps getting sliced through. So I want to preserve the music track and make sure that it doesn't get sliced through. So I'm going to undo that and I'm going to lock the track. Once I lock it, it can't be touched, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to time all of this to the track itself. So let's see the very beginning. Let's play that through. Da 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 da. That was good. So let me rate stretch. Okay, next one. So maybe I want to start the tools here. So I'll go A for select all afterwards. And I'll extend this a little bit. And then right here where that beat drops, that's where I want the tools to start appearing, right? So one thing that's going to be very helpful to me is to place markers on the timeline so that I don't have to every single time be like, okay, where is that? Okay, shorten it. Let's play it through. Okay, where's that next one? Okay, it's here. So we got to move that here and make it shorter this way. I could just place markers and then I don't have to listen to the song anymore. So what I'm going to do is as I'm listening through to this track, I'm going to place my finger on the M key and keep pressing it every time there's a beat. M, 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 M. So now all I have to do is find where those markers are. Right there, right there, right there. And as long as my snapping is enabled, I should be able to just snap each of these to the markers. Now all of these tools appear on the beat. Watch this. And also, see what happens when I'm scrolling along? This is called scrubbing. And you start hearing that sound, that tinny sound. You can go ahead and turn that off. Over here in Preferences, Audio, you can deselect Play Audio while scrubbing. Ah, sweet silence. But when you press play or you press the space bar, okay, so you can see here, I went ahead and I cut these all up. I made it pretty good, like around 1 minute and 2 seconds. And the track is too long for me.